Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and doing something maybe a little different here. Taking a first impressions look at Dream, which is a game that is currently in Steam's early access program, which is to say it is still an alpha or beta, and therefore is not done. It's still got more work to be done on it. But there's a couple games I want to look at while they're in early access to maybe get people's interest in them as they're being developed. You can see here this is version 0.3.3, so it's still got a ways to go before final. As I mentioned there, even in the startup, the writing and dialogue is probably not final here. So if it sounds a little wonky, it's nothing to be expected from the final product. It's just sort of placeholder. From what I understand, it's we should have access to the early dreams. You know, it's not sort of a bare bones entire game. It's just they've given you the first section that you can go through. And if I remember correctly, this is a game that made it through the Steam Greenlight process originally. I'm pretty sure I voted for it.
Oh. That same dream again. I should really turn the TV off and go to bed.
But didn't we just wake... Oh, well, we woke up on the couch. I guess we're just gonna move on to the bed. We've got our box of mealworms here. It's probably ramen of some sort. Some sort of Chinese takeout noodles. I guess it doesn't mention our name, but apparently we are supposed to be Howard Phillip, which I'm guessing is a Lovecraft reference, since, you know, H.P. Lovecraft, Howard Phillip Lovecraft. And we are a college student who is,
Well,
having some dreams.
that's another program you never finished, Howard.
Wizard Pizza. Oven baked, no fireballs. I wonder if that's a reference to the fact that people always ask pizza places to make their pizza and draw a wizard on the box. Under the special instructions. Alright, so we got a zoom button. Guess we don't really need that at home, since we're not in a dream right now, as far as I can tell. Got a rock with a person on it. Doesn't look like we can interact with anything else in the house right now, really. Can we... Probably shouldn't leave that on if we're going to bed.
God, it's cold in here. Damn, I'm starving.
Well, this certainly seems like a college student's fridge, despite the fact that we have an ye old jukebox in the hallway. Not to mention this entire house. No reflections yet, just solid green mirror. Again, not a final product, not even close. So, that's not really a knock against it yet. Is that our router? That is our router. Also, another chess set. Wait, no. I've just gone in a circle. Silly me.
Oh, lights, Howard. Turn them off. The electricity bill was huge last time.
I wonder why the mirrors are green right now, though.
Oh, crap. Spiders.
Maybe that's just the default texture for this engine. This is the horrible spider-filled laundry room. Oh, I was wondering what that was, but it's peeling wallpaper. For some reason, it's sort of flickering. Look like I can interact with it.
God, it still smells of you in here. It's like you're here with me.
Are we talking to ourselves? Or did he have a girlfriend that hung out in his study? And one of our doors is locked for some reason. Alright, here's the bed. Here's a different bed.
I'm so tired.
Maybe we should live with someone.
I still see you sat here, writing. Still hear the tap of the keys as you worked. Good dream? Bad dream? Only
No,
one way to
wait,
find out.
I didn't mean to click on the bed. I meant to examine that fake SNES. And here we are in
I'm sure there are
our
more
dream.
cubes every time I come here.
I guess Howard is trying to figure out the meaning of his dreams, which results in a first-person puzzle exploration game.
Uncle Ed's old compass. I doubt he ever actually needed it, but he still took it everywhere.
I to bring up the inventory, F to use. So the compass doesn't really do anything here. Though, from the look of that one blocked off, I guess this is our dream hub, and those are the ones that we can't access yet because they're not in the early version. So I guess we can just pick one of these to go into. Interesting, this is the dream environment that's actually in the main title. Sort of deserty place. The compass actually does point somewhere now.
Huh. All those TVs remind me of the media storage room at university.
Media studied for study's sake. Sounds like any media studies class. Where the duck are my eggs?
It's Robot. I used to love that game when I was a kid. What's he doing in this junkyard?
Robot, not robotic operating buddy. So the compass, I'm guessing, always points north and not to our objective, though I don't know if that's true, since what does north really matter in a dream? The media center, the viewing point, the hollow in the graveyard, the catacombs and the oasis. So it sounds like we've got a bit of a choice on where to go. Which makes sense if this is meant to be an exploration game and not just a level-based puzzle game. I wonder if we have, like, puzzles we can't even solve right now, but we can, you know, you sort of go to the different dreams, solve puzzles to get stuff to solve later puzzles. Sort of like a Metroidvania thing, but first person. Alright, there is the void where he came from.
Big. I'm never going to find anything useful.
Apparently the catacombs and the graveyard are this way. I guess past the white void?
Whoa, it doesn't look too inviting down there. Who would even build something so unwelcoming?
It certainly doesn't look like we're in a desert anymore, but again, this is a dream, so it doesn't have to follow conventional logic or design. I'm gonna get lost in here, aren't I? Also, I guess the compass can't really point to an objective if we don't even really have an objective right now.
I wonder where all of these wires lead to.
Wires?
Is someone living down here?
Ah, I should probably follow these.
What's that noise? Whose computer is this? There's no point having a password if you stick it to the screen for anybody to see.
Dr. Mason and DRX289. You can see it down there at the bottom. Alright, we've got a command terminal, but we don't even know any commands.
Smoke containment active. What the hell is a smoke? I guess it can't hurt to try turning the lights off, though I'm not sure how. I don't remember seeing any light switches.
Alright. Nothing in the USB. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally logged out. Definitely hear something to the left. So the smokes are something that kidnap people. Hmm. So we have to solve 4 mazes to do this. Interesting that they use the term Euclid, considering that's one of the SCP Foundation classifications for various creatures and phenomena. Alright, so I think that's all we can do with the computer right now.
Oh right, so they turn off as I touch them. So I just need to run through the maze to turn them all off. Doesn't sound too hard.
So if I cross over one I've already passed, do they turn back on?
Wait, was that about half of them? Shit, I think I lost count.
That sounds like a smoke. That is definitely a smoke.
Hey, it didn't kill me. Good.
What does the red button do? Unknown. So we did get about half of them. Question is, yeah, do they turn back on? It doesn't look like they do, which is good. Because that would be a pain in the ass.
What is that thing?
Was there 2 of them? Because I could have sworn I saw it go around the corner in front of me. Still, we can kind of brute force our way through this. I wish I had a flashlight. It's probably pretty dark for you guys. So just kind of keep walking into that. They seem pretty hard to avoid, though. I mean, if you happen to walk into their route, they almost immediately kill you. Not sure why it sounds like a train. I thought I could get off his route before he caught up with me. Now, it said that we had a way to map out their route, but I didn't really see it anywhere. Six left. Is that the way we came in? I think so. Okay, there should be only 3 lights left. What is this?
Smoke. To see smoke in your dream indicates some sort of trouble is entering your life. You are suffering from confusion and anxiety. In particular, if the smoke is black, then it could mean that you're not seeing some situation or problem clearly. To overcome or get past that,
So this is from some sort of book he read about
that would have been quite informative if I hadn't read it a
your
million
dreams.
times already in my dreaming Bible. Still, I guess it doesn't hurt to be reminded of them. Yep, I know.
Alright, so it sounds like that was the last one. I don't actually remember where the exit is, but this isn't a super complex maze. Just keep following this wall, or get caught by that smoke behind me. Which might be easier than finding my way out. Oh, this is where we came from. That's not where I want to go. Or maybe that's a second entrance. I don't know. There might actually be another way into the catacombs. From somewhere else. There's our way out.
Okay, one maze down, just 3 to go.
So each of these has a different indicator, but I really don't want to have to go through a bunch of mazes right now. Since it might be worthwhile to take a look at the other areas of the dream. That's not the way out, is it? No, that's just a door. A strange symbol door that we can't open or even interact with. Oh, there's the stairs. Don't tell me it locked us in.
According to the TV outside, that should be half of the lights. Not long now until I can leave here and never come back.
When I hit escape, I do have the option to wake up, so we could do that, which should dump us back out to the main area. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to that. But I really don't want to make you guys watch me just mess around with mazes, so let's try waking up and going back to sleep. Alright, back to sleep.
Good dream, bad dream. Only one way to find out, huh?
And back into the Nexus of Dreams. Didn't really look around to see if there's any other dreams we can go to yet. Seems like we might find something if we explore here, just because it's fairly large. Honestly, I think it's pretty nice looking visually for a indie game. No, it doesn't look like we're finding anything. Here's the dreams. So we only have the 3... No, wait, do we have 4? No, yeah, we have 3 doorways right now, and only one of them works. Which will dump us back into Sand World. I really hope it doesn't put us back next to the computer. It did. Well, you know what? I think I am going to just edit out me going through the mazes. I'll jump through them quick because obviously there isn't that much to see there other than running through a maze, and I'll come back when I finish the mazes. We'll find out what happens. Because I would like to show off more than just this one part of the game. Alright, this is the last one, so I figured I'd show it off because it seems to be a little different. One of the other two was kind of a pain in the ass because it had flooded with sand, so I had to basically crouch through a lot of the areas. But this one seems like it's not going to be too difficult since one of the signs actually straight up tells you which lights are still on, instead of how many.
Oh. Yeah, half lights.
I think this should be the last set. Oh, no, there's one here. That's the last one.
He sounds pissed off. How do I get out of here? Why is that thing even here?
Might have helped for me to look at the compass when I entered the maze to know where the entrance was. That I wouldn't have to depend entirely on the follow the left wall technique. And last one.
And there goes the last one. I should probably run the program on the computer again and see if I can find a way out of it now that all those mazes are locked up. Whoa! What's going on?
Winter activated.
Ah, would you look at that? We were warned about the effects of global warming, so we only have ourselves to blame. Still, I actually quite like the snow. It's like looking at a blank canvas. You can do anything with a fresh start, so long as you know what it is you want to do.
So did we just develop motivation by doing this?
It's damn cold, though.
Our life is a blank canvas and we can do whatever we want to do. So someone was studying our dreams somehow, or maybe we were just dreamed into another dimension. Another world, accessible only through the dreams of people. So yeah, I guess we had to do that puzzle to progress, and now we've caused snow in the desert, which will perhaps trigger other puzzles. Who makes a snowman's mouth out of coal? Where does this drop down to? That looks like where we were before, perhaps? Oh. Alright, so I guess that's as far as we can go for story. Again, very early build. Not a lot of the game in there just yet, but I think it's pretty neat. So that's Dream. It's available on Steam's Early Access. And it's a pretty neat sort of exploration game about exploring a weird dream world that changes over time. And it'll have a full story and everything in it as well. It's not just an exploration game. What is this?
Cliff. Standing atop a cliff suggests that you are trying to achieve a fresh point of view.
So yeah, it's pretty, it's neat, and I'd like to see where this goes as it gets developed further. And who knows, maybe we'll dip back into it once there's some more here to see. But until then, I've been Shadefire. This is Dream, available on Steam for somewhere between $12 and $15, which of course gets you the early access plus all future builds. And yeah, I hope to see more games kind of like this, with the ambient exploration, puzzle solving kind of stuff. That looks like a face up there. Anyhow, I'll see you folks around. Until then, have a good day and have some sweet dreams.